Welcome back to Fables on Tables, a tabletop RPG play podcast. The plot thickens. Turns out there is a vampire aboard, but is she the killer Clay and Bogi have been searching for? And while their backs were turned, a close friend was making deals with devils. Tall Tales from Biffton, Episode 6. Happy Valentine's Day.
We love you.
I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Sweet, did you get me a Valentine?
Ditto.
Yo también.
Yo, did I get you a Valentine's?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my pockets. I got you,
Flowers.
flowers.
Amazing, thank you.
But it's not actually the day yet, but I'll
Pocket
get you
full
flowers.
of posies.
On the,
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
Pocket
are you
full
like posies or you like irises
He
more?
literally has a
Sunflowers.
pocket full of posies.
I'll get you some sunflowers.
I'm not sure. I
you
understand
can keep
what that
them in your
means.
pocket too,
I'll
huh?
put
Pocket
it
full
in
of
my
posies?
pocket.
Oh, you mean his pocket's full of posies?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Flowers.
Matt's a sunflower guy. Grant, what kind of flower do you want for Valentine's Day?
Datura.
What the hell is that?
It's ginseng weed.
God damn it. Can't you just pick tulip or something nice?
It's a white trumpet flower. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Oh, it has a flower?
It's a flower.
Oh, okay.
It's just deliriant. You don't want to eat it. And it numbs you.
Oh, like morning glories, right? You eat those, you get kind of funky.
I think morning glory is probably more enjoyable.
Morning walk.
Datura will
Have
make you
you-
strip naked and eat a chicken.
I thought I've heard morning glories make you go insane. Seeds. Is that just...
No, they contain.
I don't know.
Like
Let's find
they-
out.
it can-
Episode 7.
Uh,
We're gonna find out.
I think it's similar to LSD.
Okay. Jessica, what is your flower of choice on this Valentine's Day?
I like yellow roses a lot, and I'm from Texas,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
makes too much sense.
Howdy. God
Can you
bless
eat a
the
yellow rose? Can you do anything
Wait,
with that?
did you say a
Sure.
flower, Jackson, that you want?
Oh, are you asking me?
I'm asking what
We-
kind of flower
we
you
got
want.
you a flower.
We all
got
got
me
you
a
a flower.
Shucks.
But what kind of flower did we get you?
I've already played my hand. I like morning glories.
So that's another edible flower.
Yeah,
Two-
I ate a few on the way over.
That's
great.
Yeah.
probably for the best.
Should be good to go.
Same.
You eat sunflower seeds, but you don't get them off a sunflower.
You do.
You do?
Yes, you do.
The big face of the sunflower. That's exactly where they come
And then they
from.
dry them and maybe bake them.
It's very cool.
A lot of our listeners are probably the type of person who chews on sunflower seeds all day and just spits the shells everywhere.
Or choose on something.
That's right. A lot of
Our
people-
listeners are disgusting bastards.
We hate them for it, but thanks for listening.
Or
Thanks for
baseball
tuning in.
players.
Or baseball.
Construction workers.
I got a whole bit on baseball. But I'm gonna do it next time. I think.
Will it be seasonal by that time?
Oral fixation.
I'll wait until
Spring training.
Spring training, and then I'll do some baseball gags.
Coming up
Some
soon.
opening day
Some
jokes.
some crotch grabbing, some
Butt slapping.
butt slap, crotch
Hot
grabbing,
dog.
butt slapping. Good time.
Is this when we're gonna do the drag week? Also?
Yeah, drag week's coming up. Look out for it. Jessica, you named it. Why don't you tell us?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, but see, we can't just give that idea away for free.
Yeah, it's ours. We said it.
Well, yeah.
It's on our
We've
show.
been
That's not
doing
how
it.
that
We've
works.
been doing it. Just
Copyright
not-
it.
No, they'll just take it and no one will care that we said it.
Look. I'll cut it, but I'll probably forget to cut it.
That's
Is that fair?
But leave that in too, and this, and that, and that.
What about this? Cut it. Okay, that can go. Oh, Jessica, thanks for coming back and playing with us.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it?
We had to.
How did?
Your plot is
Thanks for coming.
still out there.
Thanks for coming. We had to have you back. But thank you for coming. You guys are hanging out in the room. You had some vampire shenanigans. Maybe you almost had a little fight with Marvin, the giant cat.
Oh,
But thankfully, Dulce played some sweet jams and calmed things down. And now things are kind of turning back up again because you're hearing some screams upstairs.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
May I just for clarification?
Sure.
It's like 10 a.m. the next day?
Ooh, yeah.
It's the next morning?
I actually don't know, but I think that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's long rested.
It's in the morning. Yeah, because y'all partied all
I-
night. And then...
I thought she left the room after the party. That's where...
y'all hung
No.
out.
we stayed
I
in
think
her
we were all
room.
just kind of chill. Yeah, y'all stayed. I
The
invited
lady,
everybody
the old
over.
lady with the mask.
Oh, Aleph.
She got taken
Aleph.
out.
Egrain left the
Aleph
party.
left the
She
room.
came around, hung out, and then, left.
We have not seen her
Sorry,
face.
that's my...
You have not seen her face.
Just want to point that out.
She's wearing the mask.
No problemo with that.
So, something to think about. If you're into that. But, at the moment, you're hearing some screams, and actually... give me some dexterity saving throws, everybody.
Do I have disadvantage on those, or just
No.
ability checks?
Just ability checks, not saving throws.
You'll report that to Jackson.
13.
I like the military.
Sir, she reported a 13.
Sir, yes, sir.
This is the time to...
I've never been addressed like such, so thanks. Felt kind of nice. Have some respect.
Report
13.
directly to you. Yes.
Okay.
13.
You keep your feet on you. Keep your feet under you. You stay standing. Good job.
Nice.
Something collides with the boat and it's shaken hard. What'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet. I have to ask you. Am I blinded, deaf, or unconscious?
No.
Then I have advantage, I think, because I have danger sense as a barbarian. I have
don't think
advantage
you-
on dexterity saving throws if I'm not blind, deaf, or unconscious.
Well, I thought what it said
It's spidey sense.
is if you can see it coming, not if you're blinded.
No, if you're not blinded.
Yeah, if I'm not blinded.
Let's check it out.
Let's check out this.
Check
This
the
I'm a
book.
barbarian. I'm a barbarian. I
I
want all
got
my
an
features.
18.
This is you got an 18. Okay, Clay, you're fine.
Check it
This
out.
is part of the
What's
the
it called?
game. Let's look it up.
Barbarian.
Thank you. Danger sense. You gain second level uncanny sense.
Uncanny.
You have advantage on dex saves against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Ha! I'm afraid you cannot see this.
14.
Okay, you're fine. I'm glad we went through. Yeah, I mean, normally I think you would, but in this case, you don't see what it is. The boat just shook violently. Something collided with it. But you guys all keep your balance, except Purvis, who fell and hit his head on the doorknob and is now unconscious on the ground.
That's
Whoa.
he could have fucking brain damage. We should probably do
He
something.
definitely has had some brain damage on this trip.
Yikes.
He rolled a natty 1, so
Fuck.
he's out.
What do we do?
Can his imp can you revive your man?
Oh, sure, I'll take care of him. Don't worry about that. Y'all go take care of whatever's going on upstairs. I'll take care of old Purvis. He bends down and is kind of looking at him. I want to clarify, he's not at 0 and dying. He's whatever HP he had, he's just going to be unconscious for a second. That's all. So,
I'm worried about him.
well, that's
Even
nice.
though I think he's a douche.
Unconscious from a blow to the head.
Yeah, just a...
Which is a little more on the serious side.
Yeah, he has a concussion. If he's unconscious for more than a few seconds, he's dead.
It's not good.
All right, well, I'll kill him.
Bad,
I'll kill him
not
off.
good. Just looking out for his health.
He's breathing, but Bing is doing mouth to mouth on him.
I'm gonna toss
Mouth
the.
to mouth.
Oh, okay. No, I'll just go over and move him out of the way and put a good berry in his mouth.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah,
Okay, that's done.
and then make him chew.
It's nice.
Okay, yeah, it gets ground up and there's kind of juice going everywhere, but it looks like something went down there.
Is he conscious? I slap him.
Do a medicine check. Do a medicine check.
19.
Oh wow. Okay, your work, your doctoring work. He wakes back up after you slap him a bit, and he's got Goodberry running down his mouth.
Oh, thought we lost you.
Oh,
old
what a
bean.
night! Oh, wow, my head feels great. And he stands up. He's got a big knot in his forehead, and it's bleeding a bit. So, what's up, gang?
I was so worried about you.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
It was hard to look.
You know, I was worried. What? Look at what?
On the ground.
Oh, that sounds like me.
Yep.
All right, where are we?
Purvis.
Where am I?
Purvis, just get up. Imp, don't let him fall asleep again, but don't come with us. Let's go.
Oh, well, he can change into a bird and come with y'all. That's what he's been doing.
Purvis?
Yeah. No,
That's what he's been doing.
now I'm a bird. No, the
did I not notice?
the imp can turn
No,
into...
I want the imp to watch Purvis and stay.
Okay, you want him to stay there.
Yeah.
He'll stay there.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't think. I think he's a liability at this point.
You're probably not wrong. All right, yeah, he'll stay there.
Like if something just crashed into the boat. Yeah.
Okay, more screams from upstairs. It's getting louder.
I'm a haul ass.
Okay. Are y'all gonna follow?
Are these? Can I check in? What are these? Man screams, woman screams. It's a woman.
All flavors.
So multiple screams.
Yep.
It's not just the same scream from one person.
Correct.
Okay.
At this point, since you've tended to purpose for a bit, you hear the door to this lower area open from down the hall and up, and you hear someone come running down it.
So I was trying to run
Out.
upstairs.
Okay. So yeah, you're running and you see
But if I hear, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
That's fine. Yeah, you see Invictus going down the stairs. He's in his Speedo. He's hurriedly putting his robe on, and his
Insight.
Yeah, inside. He's running.
No,
away.
I'm. Can I make an insight check?
Oh, sorry. That's what you said. Yes, go for it.
Yes,
Just to read
Inside. Yes, he's inside.
I just want to get some idea of
right.
his. Like, does he look like he knows what's going on or not? Basically, is what I'm trying to figure out. Is he like frightened or level?
You don't need to roll inside for that. You can tell he looks frightened and he's running away like hurriedly.
That's
from
fine.
Something.
Cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
He does not seem guilty in this moment,
Oh, I don't know about that.
according to me.
If you're looking for guilt, then you would have to roll. But
On the way up, all I want to, as Invictus is going down, I just want to say, I know you did it.
I didn't do that. No, you don't have any proof of.
We'll get you later.
Hey! He looks at you and goes, Bogi, is that my wand I see on your belt?
And I look down at his slippers and I say, we have to take care of this. And I keep trying to run.
Bogi! You get up on deck and couple things. Well, I can't say that. Phew, okay. Sorry. I almost said it.
There's a foreshadowing.
There's a,
He has something to say later. I thought he had nothing to say.
He has something to say after what he says right now.
All right,
But
wise
not
guys.
right now.
Not right now, but later.
It's coming. Don't you worry.
I better not.
You get upstairs and the deck is covered in fog, dense fog.
Ooh, I was hoping
rolled
you'd say
in.
that.
Oh, well, good. Well, you're welcome. And there's dense fog, and it's humid and warm now. It's probably like 70-something degrees. Not warm for us, people in this room, but for this cruise, it's normally been hovering around freezing, a little above it. It's very odd how warm it is right now. It's not even just fog, it's kind of misty, too.
Does it stink?
That's a good question. A little bit. You're starting to get the whiffs of a bog,
Okay.
because you're in a swamp now. So yeah, that's fair.
There's a stench.
A bit.
As soon as we get up to here, is there any, like, if you say it's not too dense, it's more misty, but it's still foggy?
No, it's both. It's dense, misty,
It is
and
dense.
foggy.
Is there any one direction that seems pertinent?
You hear... Why don't you all give me perception checks? Because this will determine... Because you really can't see too well.
I have create or destroy water, which can destroy 30-foot cube of fog.
30-foot cube?
And I want to decide left or right, basically.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, go. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll make the perception check,
Okay.
though, first.
And that'll be with disadvantage.
Good call.
I got a 21.
21. Okay. Great.
14, actually.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay. So, Dulce, you got the 21?
Yes.
Y'all are hearing a lot of things going on. There's fighting. There's some kind of random noises. There's some of the screaming. I'm going to say, Dulce, you hear pretty clearly you hear children kind of like screaming and worried off to your left, like towards the front of the boat. And then you hear the sounds of, I would say, the first mate, who you've probably met briefly, and some of the other crew off to the right. And you hear like battle going on. You hear a gunshot every now and then.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay. I'm quite frightened.
Yeah, and every once in a while you can see maybe like some emerging from the fog. I think with that perception check, you see out into the fog a bit, and you see something climb up over the side of the boat, maybe 30 feet in front of you. It's shadowed, but you can see like the shadow of this giant crab, and it's like crunching its claws in its hands, and it's like looking around, like ready to start going.
Wow.
So that's your situation. How about everyone roll initiative? Let's get this party started.
Come on, you can't let me get my fog spell
you,
in.
you can go ahead and do it since you were prepared to do it. That's fine.
That's what I was hoping for fog. So what of that would I be able to make out?
Well,
would I hear kids?
Yeah,
I probably don't see the crab.
You don't see the crab, but you could make out that the kids, the sound of the family, likely the Pebble Toes, because it's the only other kids up here, was off to the left. Yeah.
And they're just screaming.
Yeah, just some normal, run-of-the-mill terror screaming.
No, the Pebble Toes are near us, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think with y'all's perceptions, you could tell that, it's kids screaming off to the left. Probably, it's got to be them. Got to be the Pebble Toes. Yeah. Unless some other kids just appeared.
Okay, I'll try to just destroy, use that 30-foot cube.
Okay.
And kind of stretch it out from us to them, just so they can see the path to get to this stairwell.
Okay. You cast Destroy Water? That's what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Create or destroy water.
And it's like a path, 5 feet wide, or are you going...
Basically just enough for them to see over here to get away.
Yeah, it parts like Moses in the Red Sea.
Sweet.
All the way basically to the end of the boat. And you do see the family, the kids are back to back, and the mother and father are like around them, protecting them, and there's 3 crabs around them, like attacking the mom and dad, and they're trying to fend them off.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, now I'll roll initiative. That's not disadvantage, is it?
No. Okay. No. So, did y'all roll initiative?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, nice. Very good. Matt?
I rolled a 21.
Ooh, even
Very
gooder.
nice.
I rolled a 19, but I get to add 2.
Very nice.
Chef.
Yeah, but
Sure.
did you guys... I got a 5.
Ooh.
So, just saying.
Wow.
Don't brag or anything.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I had Purvis ready, but I'm going to X him out.
Shit.
Because he died.
I thought
We could summon him.
I summoned Purvis to the battlefield. Okay. Cool. First to act is Bogi.
Just lay of the land. I didn't see the crab thing, but I'm running up some stairs, or am I on the deck?
You're out on the deck.
Okay,
You're
I'm on
all
the
out
deck.
on the deck. Just left the staircase.
Okay. There, and I can see this Pebble Toe family off to the left.
Correct.
Is that basically all I can see in the fog now?
Pretty much, yeah. At the moment.
This doesn't seem like the murder mystery. This seems like a crab attack.
Well, that's a decision you have to make.
I'm just
Bogi has to make either.
I just want to know that I'm thinking about that. This isn't.
There's a good chance this isn't related.
Yeah, this is exactly not what I was hired for.
It's a crab shoot.
How close is the family?
I would say they're about 25 feet from you.
All right, I'll move up to the family.
Okay. There's 3 crabs around them. Like a triangle.
I'll engage, and I'll say, "Little Dean, don't worry, I'm here."
He doesn't look at you, but the mother does. Turns around. She goes, "It's the Dean of Helpers. He's back. His name's
Yes.
not. We didn't. But yes.
I'm here to help Little Dean and his family.
What did you say to them?
Again.
Sorry. Did you set them to get behind you? Is that what you said? Or
I didn't really give him any kind of orders.
oh, okay, sure. They look very happy to see you. Yes.
I'm just here.
Yeah, you made it.
Hey,
I mean, the boy does look at you. He goes, "Wow, it's the Dean of Helpers.
Yes, Little Dean, I'm here.
Is that my name? Is that
Yep.
my name?
That's your name.
Wow. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Chill
Yeah,
Touch
He's gonna keep talking to children.
with the ice with the Wisp Shard. I think is how I'm doing that.
Oh, yeah. For sure. You can. That gives you one.
Or unless if I'm standing with the family, can I catch a cone of cold and maybe get 2 of these guys? Give me a cone of cold.
Like you want to blast like over the family.
Like I'm standing in the circle with the family. We're surrounded by velociraptors.
Right.
I want to try to get
They're
2
crabs.
of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean though. I'm trying to give you the visual.
Everything.
My
is Jurassic
visuals is
Park.
crabs.
Yes,
You
I
got
think
crabs.
I
I'm
think
with
you
you.
could get.
Speaking of crabs,
literal.
yeah.
I think you could get 2 of them. Yes.
Hey, I want to do that cone of cold, and I want to use the Dean's wand.
Okay.
I only got 3 of those.
All right. Yeah. We use up a charge. You're gonna blast it.
That's right.
Okay.
Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw,
Okay. We'll do that.
and then you're going to take 8d8.
Yeah. This is a big boy spell.
I only got a couple of these, and my wand just got found out, so I got to use this second.
You gotta burn it now. It's like,
Okay. That's that. And that is that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead and roll some damage.
Roll.
Dog.
Do you know what saving throw you had to make?
Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the number?
Well, I got it. Oh, what's the DC?
Yeah. Do I know it? Or
Just use your DC.
That's funny. Wait, what am I looking up?
You're looking up your spell
DC.
save DC.
it's not the wands DC.
16.
It is, but
It's
I don't
16.
care. 16's good. All right.
Just so you know.
Wow, that's really high for level 1 sorcerer.
I rolled well. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Are you-
What,
No,
what's,
no.
what's a sorcerer's
Why would you
spellcasting?
lie?
It's not charisma, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
charisma.
I have +3 charisma.
So it's
I have +2 charisma. Yeah, I know. You're good.
I'm good. That's what I do. I'm wise. I have +3 wisdom, +3
I
charisma,
don't think it's 16.
0 intelligence. That's the heart
My
of the
DC
character.
is 12, and I have a 2.
It's proficiency plus 8 plus the modifier, right?
Yours
Not
should
how
be
you-
13.
Yeah, it should be 13.
How would you get to 16? Do sorcerers have some special thing?
Oops, yeah. That's
No,
Taking
that's-
a page
that's on
out of
be-
Grant's
That's on
book.
Beyond. So
We're trying to oust you. We
Yeah,
think
we're
you've
trying
been
to
no,
get
cheating.
okay,
They're
yeah,
trying
Grant's
no.
to
really
railroad
excited.
you.
I want to.
I didn't cheat this time.
Well, it's in this. If Beyond added the
Beyond
oh,
cheated.
whoa!
Cheating. What you got?
I'm looking at Saul Osteroff.
Oh,
My other
no.
character.
Wrong
I
character.
just pulled up Beyond.
Yikes.
I didn't
Fucker.
pull up the right character.
That is embarrassing.
See, that is way worse than my cheating dice. These
That's-
aren't even cheating dice.
No, those are horrible. Get them off the table.
You son of a bitch.
Cheat.
Quite sorry. That's quite a waste of time. We should
Here, Matt.
cut back to my.
Yeah, I
Roll
can't
these
tell if I want to
twice.
keep that in or not.
You hit him.
Yeah. Roll the damage dice because that's gonna matter. I reckon.
Just one more second. 13 is my spell save.
Yeah,
Ah,
we know.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
roll
yeah.
it.
Okay. 35 damage.
35 damage.
Or half as much on a success.
Okay.
Or on a fail.
So you blast this just Arctic force of ice out of your wand. This cone blasts out. The 2 crabs just get demolished.
A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws.
Oh, cool. Okay, so they're pedaling back, and then they just like stop moving, completely
That's right.
frozen solid. The cone keeps going into the fog, and
Yeah.
you hear this.
I say ice.
You just heard a noise. It sounded like pain, but
frozen crabs?
some frozen crabs.
That is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
That sounds yummy.
We're eating
That sounds
good tonight.
Yummy.
Fresh crab.
Because it's like a fresh freeze.
Drying.
Flash freeze, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, it was flash frozen. Yeah, let's just say you got.
I don't know if that's best case scenario.
Are they
You
the
killed
kind of crabs that
somebody.
you'd want to eat? Or are these more of
Oh
like...
yeah, you could cook these boys up. Yeah,
gross
sure.
crab.
Can we cook up the
Yeah.
guy that Bogi killed?
Let's just say you got 4 kills with
Oh my
one
God.
wand attack.
Wow.
But anyway, your turn's
Sounds
over.
like a lot of XP.
Yeah, you're just oozing with XP. You know what? You're level 4. You're level. You did it.
Cool.
Yeah, those two are frozen and dead. Now there's just one left around the pebble toes, and it is Dulce's turn. And you saw all that happen.
Wow.
But you're the only one that sees the extra crab that's kind of coming over the side of the ship on the way to the pebble toes. It's like hidden in the fog.
So one of them was not frozen.
So for reference, there were 3 around this family.
Okay.
Right? 2 of them are dead now. There's 1 left, and then that path that he took to get to the family, about halfway on the side of the ship, there's a crab coming over the edge of it. Bogi couldn't see it, but you see it.
Okay.
So that's the situation that you got going on.
Okay. And now I need to approach it or figure out what I'm.
Yeah, you can
we're
do whatever you
doing
want.
next.
If you want to throw a spell at it, or yeah.
I'm gonna cast the dissonant whispers. I'm gonna wreck this crab with pain.
Okay. And this is a
Wisdom save throw.
wisdom save. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay. Yeah. The crab reels back in pain, and it's like, and it's just like snapping away, and one of its eyeballs just blows up, just explodes, and there's some kind of blood and goop coming out of its face.
Oh, wow.
Still up, still kicking, but you.
If available,
Ah.
it must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from her.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, it just
Needs to
backflips
bail.
over the side of the boat and is just gone.
Okay.
So
All right.
threat eliminated.
Just as quickly as he came, or she,
There's a
the
shit.
crab is gone.
Okay, yeah. And next is the boat. So the other party, the Pebble Toe couple are going to try to kill that other crab. Okay. All they got are they just got
Such a good crab.
little knives that they're attacking with.
The crabs are attacking me? Oh, right.
Oh wow. Okay, but the wife Rayla got a crit, and she and her husband just knife this fucking crab, and it goes down. She kills it with her crit. So they
don't take no crab from no one.
She turns around and she goes, That's right. We don't take no crab from. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so those 3 crabs are dead. And that 4th crab's dead. But you still hear some action going on around y'all. So the fight is not over. But they, after you save them, they pick up their kids and run back through this little hole you made, Clay, and back downstairs to get out of this.
Cool.
I yelled, "Little Dean, write about this on your college essay."
He says, I'll never forget you, Big Dean. He waves at you. Father?
I wave back.
There's some other shit happens. There's some fighting. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Sounds like some more crabs are dying around y'all. Some people are getting some hits in. But
Is this just like a crab infested area? Did we just come into?
Are we docked?
no, the boat is moving.
It's that snow. It's like an Arctic snow crab.
But there's no. It was supposed to be unusually warm.
Yes, it is.
Swampy.
And it's swampy and foggy.
Normally it's a frozen swamp. Like it's all you can
Okay.
see a swamp, but it's like frozen over.
You just don't usually see crabs and those kinds of things. So
This is unusual.
We're-
Maybe
we're
yeah,
in like a weird. Okay.
something's going on. The temperature's way too high for some reason, and yeah, maybe once in a while you'd see a crab, but not like this. Yeah, infestation.
Maybe that's why all these crabs are there.
It's a good.
Unusual temperature.
Yeah. It's a solid guess. Boo. Clay, what you got, dog? What do you want to do?
What can you do?
Hey, what can you do, huh?
Well,
Forget about it.
all right. Did I hear the friendly fire when Bogi
Oh yeah,
shot the cone?
sure did.
That's a bold claim.
Right.
Friendly.
Oh yeah, he was probably an enemy.
4 crabs down.
Good kills, Bogi. You're 2 and 2, so you know.
You never know. I don't. Just saying. You don't know.
What do you mean?
Who knows?
You heard a scream. That's
Crab.
all.
Maybe it sounded like a crab.
Could be,
Oh, dude.
but it wasn't. No, you don't know that, but crabs don't. But no, what
Lobsters
do you want
scream.
to do? Now lobsters.
But I've not heard of crabs screaming.
Hey, but you know what? If lobsters scream, maybe crabs scream.
Maybe.
Especially
has
a big
anyone
crab.
Ever asked him?
That is
Lobsters
airtight.
scream.
How many
Crabs
giant
shriek.
crabs have you faced?
Well, I've only seen like 4 die. Did any of them scream?
No, none of them screamed.
It didn't sound like a human scream.
Cried
They
like that.
scrammed.
None of them did that. Yeah, one made
This is a false sample size for
Sure.
to scientific studies.
That's a good
Okay.
answer for a dean. Yeah.
What would their
Smart.
screams sound like?
What did the scream sound
Yeah.
like?
It was like,
Oh,
so it's kind of like
Do
what.
the best crab. You
Okay.
really
Oh,
do the best.
Thanks.
It's believable.
Yeah.
I can't do it that fast. It's great.
Good.
okay. So I'll run to. Well, I mean, if those people are just dead, do I see any other crabs from this point? Have I noticed anything else?
Sure. Give me
In a
another
moment.
Give me another perception check. Looking around. You know there's action to the right, for sure.
Take the lower of the 2, leads to 18.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. You can see to the right, peering through the fog, you see about 5 crabs coming over the side. I mean, at this point they're shadows, but you can tell coming over the side of the boat. And then you see what look like 2 humanoid figures back to back, and they're surrounded by 5 more crabs.
Oh.
And they are attacking them.
Oh.
So, but if you attack from here, you would have disadvantage at range. You don't know who these humanoid figures are, but you can pretty clearly tell the crabs apart. So there's
Okay.
10 total.
Can I get 3 crabs in one cube?
Yeah.
Let me
Sure.
Oh, it's not fog, it's sleep.
Something else? Yeah, go for it.
It'll be creatures within 20 feet of a point. So it's 20-foot radius circle.
You could probably get 4 if you want to aim for the ones climbing over the boat. Or 3.
I want to try to help the
surrounding.
guys getting.
Okay, then I would
attacked,
say it's 3 of the surrounding.
But I don't want to put those guys to
Sure.
sleep.
Yeah, I got you.
So 3 of those.
I think you could get 3 reasonably, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to roll 5d8 9. So that's 20 starting from each one. Subtract them from the pool
lowest.
of 20.
HP? Okay, 1 crab falls asleep.
Y'all catch that?
Just one. Okay.
Yeah, 1
So
crab.
I did 20. I had a pool of 20. That's meta, isn't it? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
One goes
yeah.
to sleep.
I just see you
It's
put
pretty
1
meta.
to sleep.
I tried to put 3 down. That's
Okay.
my point.
Yeah.
Only 1 went down.
Yep.
All right. But these are killer crabs.
Yeah, yeah. These are all giant crabs.
But I mean,
don't think I
but the
was
fact
clear.
that they're big. I mean, I get that they're big, but
Sure.
they're threatening our lives.
They are looking for food. It looks
Okay.
like. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if they were just like a nuisance or if they
That's
were.
what the screaming was the family.
Right. The family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have
Saved
we
them,
seen
so-
these crabs do anything to anyone yet?
They were clearly attacking the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll also run up to just be near the guys that are getting attacked.
So you go starboard stern. You go to the back of the boat, and you're like trying to stand with them now.
Yeah.
So maybe you took the place of kind of where that sleeping crab was, and now you're next to.
I'll go stand on the sleeping crab.
Okay, you can clearly see the back-to-back characters. People are Perla and Hunter. The half-orc friend, maybe. Remember, Perla is the first mate. She's the water
The
ganassi.
half-orc was helping us for
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
He turns to you and he goes, "Oh, Clay. Oh, good to see you. Oh, good. Did you put that? Oh, great. Good work. Good work. Thank you.
Glad to see you're still alive.
Well, hopefully for now." You see there's like his legs bleeding kind of bad. He definitely got snipped a bit.
Would it be a,
Yes.
never mind.
He has his great sword out and she has her great club out, so they're kind of like back to back with these giant tools. So now the crabs are going. Clay, what's your AC?
Oh, 15. I have a shield.
Sorry, dog. One of the crabs attacks you. Yes, Clay.
Me?
Clay?
Me?
It snips you right in the shin. And
That's what it would like to think. Hold on now.
I'm holding.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, it already hit you. Sorry, I didn't give you a chance.
Okay.
I fucked you. Fucked you good.
Ew,
Sorry.
It sliced his shin.
It, like, grabbed it with its claws.
Oh,
It's like, boom,
no.
grabbed it. And you are grappled in its claw.
It sounds like ruined forever.
cut you with its salty shell.
It's salty
hands.
Your
shell
ankle was
hands.
grabbed by
Wait,
a
so
pincer.
so how many attacked me?
Just one.
Only one attacked me. So then it did damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I will
I rolled
use
very
Hellish
high.
Rebuke.
All right, tell me about that hellish rebuke, though.
Hellish rebuke.
What's
You shouldn't
going
have
on?
hit me. You shouldn't have hit me,
I
man.
got you with my claws.
It's a fucking dex save.
It's a white
for
claw.
you.
It's a white claw, no laws, baby.
Ain't no law because you just got
White
clawed.
claw. Yeah, it's you make a dex save.
I do it. Give me the damage.
You know you failed. It's only
No.
a 12.
But I did fail.
Okay, 7 total.
Okay. You fry it up. Good.
It's a little toasty.
It turns brown, cooks, smells good. It's dead.
Oh,
The crab?
it's
Crab
dank
cakes.
or it's dead.
Dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, your little crab cake.
Can I
coming.
get a little bite? Did any pop up?
The claw broke off and is now the claw still grabbed onto your leg, but it's off the crab.
Okay, but I do have possession of it,
Yes.
so I'm not
good
grappled
eating.
either. Or am I?
You're kind of, but not really.
I might be able to.
You definitely have some baggage. You're gonna lose 5 feet of movement speed unless you get rid of this claw.
Okay,
you-
no, I don't want to get rid of the claw.
You can see that it did have some damage on it, so it looks like one of them had whacked it.
Cool.
And you finished it off.
Nice.
So it's dead.
Yummy.
Cool.
Very good. The other two get attacked. It looks like Perla takes a little bit of damage. Hunter manages to block the other crabs.
That sounds so good right now, like cold
It
crab
does.
meat.
Yeah.
Just kind of sweet and some lemon butter.
This is hot.
I like
roasted
hot crab meat.
There's
This is
hard
hot.
anchors, frozen
I don't really
and
like cold
and
crab.
cooked on
There
deck.
is frozen crab.
Yeah, it's
Frozen
there.
two
crab
frozen
and it's
crabs.
fresh.
And there's probably something else frozen on deck. We'll find out later.
What a
Somebody's
Two other
smart.
crabs. A lot of crabs. So much crab.
The other 5 crabs get over the side of the ship and surround y'all. So now, actually,
the whole boat.
let's take that back. 4 come and surround where you are, Clay.
Likely.
Now you have 8 around y'all.
Oh wow.
The other 1 comes at you, Dulce, in the middle of the boat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And basically, it only had enough movement to get up to you, so it hasn't attacked yet.
okay.
But now we're back to the top of the order with Bogi.
I can see back to where I came from.
You can see Dulce is engaged with the crab right now.
That's all I can see.
That's all you can see. You definitely hear some other things around you, though, too.
Nope, I don't. And I
right.
move on towards Dulce Daggerweld, 30 feet. I think I moved 25 feet away
Right.
from her, so I want to use all my feet to move towards her.
Okay. You want to be engaged with the crab?
That's right.
All right. Done.
And I want to say, stay away from her. She's an award-winning singer. I'm going to pull out the half of my quarter stick I still have. And I'm going to point the sharp splintery end
Okay.
towards this crab's like face mouth little thing.
Sure, it's
Now
there.
roll reckless attack with disadvantage.
No, you get advantage because you're using
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, so
Great. Team?
that's it. All right, so bloody heat.
That's a 3.
Okay.
I want to
It-
stick this in it, and it's broken and used. So I just
yeah,
dispose of
You
it.
stab it and it breaks again, but now it's like stuck in its face, and it's like all these bubbles are coming out of
Crab
where
juice.
that hole is, and some crab juice. Sure, yeah, yeah. You did 3 damage to it, and it doesn't seem to like that.
Yeah, I want to say, Dulce, run.
I'm running away.
Oh, you're gonna
and
run
I'm
away?
screaming.
Well, it's your turn. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is
No,
your turn.
I'm terrified.
But help.
You turn around and turn back. You can either hit it with something, since you're within 5 feet of it, or you can throw a spell at it again. Or you can sing.
You used Cloud of Daggers that one game, and it was pretty awesome.
Can I do that at this point? He takes a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it look when you cast? Are you just? I assume you're like singing, right? Is that how you do it, or?
Yeah, I sing and I put both my arms up in the air.
Okay. Yeah. This
It's
mist.
kind of like a Evita.
Yeah.
look.
You're like hitting a big note, and
Yeah.
this like mist, it's blue mist comes out of your mouth, and it swirls around the crab, and it morphs into these daggers that just start spinning really fast and cutting into the crab. And it's on his turn. That's when
Crab
he-
salad.
Crabs. It's on
No,
his
it's on her
turn.
turn.
It's her turn.
It's her turn when the damage is done.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
I was just
oh,
wondering. I don't know.
The crab,
Sorry.
not mine.
Yeah. Sorry. Beginning of his turn, right? I think that's what you said. I don't know.
A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or on a turn that starts there.
Okay, starts there. All right. So at the beginning of his turn, I'll do that.
Wait, are these animals? Are these beasts?
Yeah, the giant
They're
crabs.
giant
Well,
crabs.
I
Killer crabs.
have beast speech going all the time. Are they saying anything?
Yeah, they've been saying stuff this whole
What
time.
did they say? I
But you have to cast beast speech.
it lasts
Did you
8
do that?
hours. I have
it
it.
lasts 8
I
hours?
do it a couple times a day.
Yeah, they're saying like, you hear this like, but to you, it sounds like, yeah, let's eat these idiots. You know, I'm really hungry. I've been frozen for like I don't know how long. I've been in there, and everyone's
as
like,
I
yeah, that's a good
suspected.
idea. Let's. And then, right now, there's 8 of them around you, so they're actually all just talking a lot, and they're just like, ah, Dulce, that was your turn. Boo-doom ba boo, Clay, it's your turn. So you did hear that.
The boat has to go before me.
Oh yeah, good call. Thank you. Hunter attacks. Hunter slashes into one of the crabs, does some sweet damage. Perla bashes one. Oh, actually, did she hit? Ooh. Uh-oh. She swings her great club down on the crab, and it slips out of her hands due to all the moisture in the air.
Yeah.
And her great club goes sailing off over the side of the deck and into the water. She's like, oh no, that was my favorite club.
Oh, God.
It's so wet out here. My hands. Ugh.
Use the crab arm stuck to my leg.
Oh, bloody good. And she bends down and rips it off your leg.
Nice.
You're going to take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And she'll swing with that instead. She does get 2 attacks. There we go. Yeah, okay. So she bashes one of the same crab that... no, it's a different crab. She hits another crab for a good bit of damage. Breaks off one of its arms.
Beautiful.
So she's got this cooked crab claw in her hand. She goes, thanks, Clay. And she's just whacking away at him. But,
No, thank you, lady.
Thank you, Clay. Boo, 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 boo. Clay, it's your turn now. And now that where you're at...
The other crabs don't go?
No, the crabs haven't gone yet. Okay. That was Hunter and her. And where you're at now, you have a better kind of view of the side of the boat, and you can see an iceberg has collided with the side of the ship. And that's what you felt.
And we're still braced against the iceberg?
It's like rubbing up against the boat, so it's like passing across y'all. And you see it's melted and cracked open, and you see there's like crabs crawling out of this iceberg.
More crabs.
Yeah, there's more crabs on the iceberg, and they're just like coming out of it and going to the side of the boat. But I mean, most of them have kind of you can't see a lot, but you can see this is like definitely what Dulce just said, that this is where they're coming from. It looks like this iceberg cracked open and released them. So they were
What's
frozen.
making the temperature go up? Because you said it was.
Yes. This is another good question.
Yeah, we don't know why it's warm. I got one more spell slot. First, I'm going to just yell out at these crabs and be like, we have plenty of food. You don't have to eat everybody.
Oh yeah, plenty of people here to eat. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat up all the people. Don't worry about that.
Yum 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 yum.
Yum 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 yum.
They're
yum.
insatiable crabs.
They've been frozen a while. They're hungry, Clay. Let them eat.
Okay. Do you think I could orient a 10-foot cube to get 3,
Yeah. Yeah.
like the ones closest to me?
Yeah, there's
maybe?
8 around you right now. Yeah. Oh, 7? Yeah. Oh. Well, around y'all, the 3 of y'all. Yeah.
How? So do you think 3 is the max for that? They're medium creatures or small?
What's the cube foot?
It's a 10-foot cube.
Yeah, you could get 3. Yeah.
Okay. So this is my warlock archfey stuff. It's called Fey Presence.
Okay.
going to attempt to frighten the creatures in this 10-foot cube. Wisdom.
Okay.
So all three will make a wisdom save. 12 is the number.
Okay. 2 fails, 1 save.
Okay, the 2 that fail will be frightened of me.
Okay. 2 of them just turn heel and run and hop over the side of the boat.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's great.
1 is still staring you down. But,
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 are gone. So they'll go get a claw for Clay. What's your AC again?
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm asking. What's your AC?
I'll tell you, but you won't tell me.
I'm going to say so fast.
Then I'm not going to tell
No,
you.
I'm just kidding. What's your AC?
It's a 15, but
Okay.
don't say
That's it.
anything. I'm going to use my reaction
Okay, use your reaction.
to impose disadvantage. It will reveal my shape-shifting within 30 feet of me.
Okay. What does it make like your real face? Is that
My
what
real face comes out, and it also kind of like, I imagine that it stretches and looks kind of like when Bilbo wants to ring back.
Oh
and
god,
it's
that
just
part
like,
is frightening.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that. That's what I picture. Really
scary.
creepy and alien, sharp
spooky.
teeth, just gross.
Yeah, it as you do that, it recoils at you, and the claw goes wide and misses.
Tight.
A few more for okay. 1 attacks Perla, and instead of her, it gets one of its crab friends right in the eye and blows up its eye. Does some damage to him.
Beautiful.
2 attack Hunter. He blocks them both with his greatsword.
Sick.
So he gets those away. And you hear a little more action going on around the boat. Let's see how... Okay, you hear some screams this time. Some humanoid screams. Now we are back to the top. We're back to Bogi. So you're engaged with that one crab in front of you and Dulce that you just stabbed with your wooden dagger. Oh, I didn't roll damage for the crab. Can you give me that damage? That for your dagger, Cloud?
Which one?
Dulce?
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, that it was going to attack you with its claw. And as it goes for you, one of the daggers just slices right through its claw and it falls to the ground, and then the rest just divvy it up like some sushi.
Nice.
And it's super dead. It got it. That was
I got it for you, Miss Daggerweld.
Thank you.
And there's more commotion. It's my turn, right?
it's your turn.
Okay,
yeah.
so there's more commotion happening elsewhere. on
Yeah,
the boat?
you can hear it back at the back of the boat to your right.
I'll head towards it.
Okay.
I can move 30 feet. Can I get in range, or
As-
like do I
as-
start seeing stuff?
I think as soon as you move 15 feet, you can see what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to get in position with the remaining 15 feet
Okay.
to use the cone of cold again and get as many of these crabs as I can
Okay.
in an ice spell.
Yeah, you can probably move up 30 and get 3 more again. Like if you're aiming it well, like
Yeah.
well,
I just used the wand, so I have a pretty good idea now
Yeah.
of the range.
it might
of
just be
this.
2 actually. Sorry, just
That's
because
fine.
the way they're surrounded. But you can get 2 of them in a cone of cold.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
All right. Go
Unless
for
you
it.
don't care for friendly fire, and then you can get as many as you want.
I do care about.
I'm not there. It's fine. Go ahead.
Well, you are there.
Oh,
But we haven't seen any.
I'm
we
not
haven't
trying to
seen
sway
any-
you, but
I thought I was on the.
Have you seen any frozen friendlies?
No, I have not.
Well, then
I heard their screams though.
No.
this is a crab
Never
fight.
heard this
There's
crab
green-
fight.
Especially now that I can understand
He speaks their
what the crabs are
language.
The
saying.
screams of the
Did
crab.
the crabs say anything about the
frightening.
guys that he killed?
Oh yeah, kill plenty of guys. All his friends are dead.
We got to make a con save.
Okay, done and
13
done
or it was a 14, I think.
and done.
Just for 2 of them, right?
Yeah, just 2 of them.
You go like a shit ton of times during your world switch.
Your aim, yeah.
13 is my spell save.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, it's gonna be.
That was cool.
Can I have some d8s, please?
Whoa.
Okay, I got 35 or half.
Okay. Again, like before, 2 of those crabs just freeze solid, and the Arctic blast comes out from your wand, covers those 2 crabs in ice. Now there's only 3.5 left around them. The cone of cold keeps going into the fog, and you hear this,
Uh huh.
and that's 60-foot cone, right? It's pretty wide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's better than your last one. You only killed one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
You got some more experience, and now there's 3.5 crabs left, and it is
3.5. What does that mean?
I don't know. There's 2, and then there's one that's been wounded.
You've heard of
pretty bad.
2.5 men. This is 3.5 crabs.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen is here.
What's your head?
Time to plug that drip. Well, today we don't have anyone plugging anything specific, but I'm going to go ahead and plug my own drip today for our resident artist, map maker, and business card maker, Brett Bullion. His website is brettbullionart.com. That's BRETTBULLION art.com. He's got a Patreon, patreon.com/BB_tabletop. And his Twitter handle is Brett Bullion Art. And his Instagram is BBullion, BULLION, or BB_tabletop. He's a graphic design. He's a dark fantasy artist, and he makes badass character sheets, and you should check him out because his shit is good. Also, it's not in the room, but got a special plug for our resident pianist, resident piano player, Mr. Grant Jones. Yes, the very Clay themselves. Plays all of our music for us, our opener, our transitional stuff, the outro. He does it all. You can find him at grantjones.com. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Whose turn was it? Jessica?
Went.
I think
Was
Jessica went.
But Bogi went, and then I think I kind of
You just killed it. By
it,
we mean a
ran
human.
up and I killed 2 crabs and a 3rd crab in the fog.
Right.
I thought there were 3.5
A fog crab, also
fog
known as
crab.
a human.
No, I think
crabs.
you're being aggressive with assuming. I think.
Yes, I am.
Dulce, it is your turn.
All right. And
Let
For
me-
assertive.
we've got
Assertive with my assumptions.
3.5 crabs
Just
left.
let it go.
Yeah,
let
3.5
let it
crabs.
ride.
That you
I
can
thought that's
see.
where we are.
Comes out.
That's where you can see.
Make him out in a wash. Well,
I'm not calling you out.
Maybe it was one of the vampire
aggressive
girls.
are they looking at this point? Are they staring us down? Have they seen what's happened to their other crab friends? Are they starting to think maybe they need to retreat?
From where you are, it's hard to tell because you're still in the middle of the boat.
Okay.
But you can see there's a group of them. It looks like the 3 it's shadowy, but it looks like they're still surrounded where Clay went. So, it looks like they're still snipping away. So,
Okay.
your call.
Can I have someone take me back down to my room?
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You're tired of this?
I'm
You're
sick
scared.
of this crab
That's not
stuff.
really what you were brought here to do. Yeah.
I said I would help you, and I just ran away from you. But I would, if
Right.
you yelled at me, you'd probably pay
Yeah.
attention.
Why don't you come take me back down? Because someone was supposed to have been protecting me
Yes,
in
Reef
the first place.
was your guy.
Yeah.
Well, Reef was her butler. I volunteered to protect her.
Right. Y'all were assigned to her.
But Reef should still be waiting
So
on her.
as you yell that out, Reef comes just blaring out of the fog. He's covered in blood and cuts and scrapes. His arm's broken.
God.
And he runs up to you and he goes, yeah, what do you need? You want me to get you, take you downstairs?
Oh my
Anything you
goodness.
need.
Oh my goodness, what happened to you?
I'm fine. This whole thing, don't worry about it. Hey, it's fine.
Where have you been?
Just fighting crabbing, you know? And a lot of blood comes out.
Whose blood is that? Yours?
It's mine. Yeah, it's just my blood. Hey, I see that those other people just abandoned you, the other bodyguards. But hey, Reef's still here, huh? He's the number 1, right?
Right.
I'm taking care of you. I got you back.
All right, let's go back down to my room then, my quarters,
All right,
please.
yeah. Let's get out of here, and I'll take you back down. And he hands you his broken arm. He's like, oh wait, sorry. Oh. And he like offers you his other arm to get down the stairs.
I think I'd feel safer in the comfort of my room.
Sure,
I'm a recluse after all.
that makes lots of sense. Yeah, he'll guide you back down to your room, and I think in it. Oh no, that was the vampire's room. So yeah, your room is open. At this point,
So I guess she dashed away.
Yeah, you just walk
Oh,
down
I'm
there.
just,
I mean, you're
like,
just walking.
yeah.
But you use double movement to leave.
Yeah, you double walked.
Okay.
Fair. And at this point, Rush Hour 2 is playing.
Okay.
The beanbags it feels kind of warm in here.
Yeah.
The ambiance is nice.
Okay.
Oh, I should have told her to get Purvis.
Reef is like, I'm just gonna sit. He sits down in the hallway, like in front of your door. And
Would you like to clean up?
Oh no, he just passes out.
Oh, okay. Like he's unconscious now, or he just fell asleep?
It's hard to tell. Do you want to like check him out? Like, do
Did
a
he
medicine
bleed
check?
out?
Yeah, you could do a medicine check if you
Yes,
want.
I want a medicine check.
Okay, yeah, roll a
I've got
d20.
Okay.
You're good at medicine
19.
checks.
19. So you're
Yes.
proficient in medicine. Where do you think you got that proficiency in medicine from? Like you just picked it up on your.
My father was a doctor.
Okay. So you picked
He
up
no
some.
longer practices.
Yeah.
We've lost touch.
But you learned some things from him. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can tell he is bleeding out. He is at 0.
Oh my goodness! I ripped part of my dress that I'm wearing, and I'm
wow.
gonna make a tourniquet
Cool.
immediately to help him from bleeding out in his upper groin area.
Okay.
Which is where a lot of blood's coming out.
All right. Yeah. You.
It's disgusting.
He has the most bedazzled and nice tourniquet on him, and you can tell he's stopped like profusely bleeding out. He looks stable now. But yeah, you've saved him really.
He tried to protect me as best he could, so I feel I owe him.
Owe him something. Yeah, yeah. Well, you saved his life.
Good.
I tried. I'm sorry.
And
It's no good.
so that's your turn. We're gonna shoot back over to the boat's turn. Hunter cracks through one of the crabs, slices it in half. Perla breaks off that last claw she has and nails the other crab. And now there's just one little half crab left. And it kind of sees its situation, and it turns and starts to scurry off over the side of the boat to try to get away. Clay, you have an opportunity attack on it if you want.
Absolutely.
Okay, go.
Would I be able to just pull out a dagger?
Yeah, you can
Try
do
to
that.
cut it?
Sure.
12.
To hit? That's a miss.
I suspected as much.
Your dagger bounces off its hard back.
Mm-hmm.
And it scurries off over the side of the boat. You heard some rumbling. You hear another gunshot out
A
there.
gunshot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We've been hearing gunshots this whole time?
Yeah, you do hear off and on.
Like a pistol or a shotgun?
Like something bigger than a pistol. Clay, you would know. It sounds like the rifle that Friends was using.
Okay.
The Dark
Oh.
Elf. You hear that a couple times, and but after that, you don't really hear much. Seems like the fight is kind of won.
Are we still near the iceberg?
Yeah, so this boat is passing this iceberg by. It's crashed into the side of your ship, but now you're moving faster than it, and it's falling behind. You can see there are still crabs pouring out of this thing. It's like you stepped on an anthill or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's tons of them in there. But it's passed on by, and it looks like you're moving too fast for them to catch up now. As you're watching this, your mind drifts back. This whole crab stew around you. There's cooked crab meat and sushi food. You're watching this whole crazy scene unfurl. Your mind kind of drifts back to home.
Mm-hmm.
The old days, familiar place, the cabin that you grew up in. Smell of food. You can smell. There's a lot of seafood cooking in this place. It's kind of that trigger that's bringing you back, and also strange incense and spell components. All this like strong aroma in this place. It's not your memory yet, but we see an older woman hunched over a bubbling cauldron. Bubbling. She looks tired. Her eyes are bloodshot. She's moving slowly. It looks like she hasn't slept in a while. There's components and ingredients, materials just all over the house. It looks like it's just a big mess. But she gets a scoop out, and she starts sifting off the top layer of this cauldron, this liquid, and she starts ladling it into this large glass jar. once she gets all the liquid off the top, she puts this jar on behind her, kind of on this big table. The liquid in is this swirling mix of browns and reds and yellows. It's just like moving, swirling around. She then moves back to the cauldron and she digs her hands into it. And she pulls out like mud. It's like mud material. And she carefully gets like balls of mud and brings it over to the table next to the jar, but she has a tray out. And she plops this mud down one by one, like handful by handful. And she starts patting it together, moving it into the shape of a little figure, like a little toy, almost is what it looks like. And then lastly, she goes and gets a comically large spoon and digs into the bottom of the cauldron. And it's like you hear cracking and breaking. And she lifts out these big chunks of rock on the bottom. And she puts that into a bucket next to the tray where that's on the table. It's like to the right of that. It takes a little while, but she puts all these rocks in there. And then she spits into her hands, wipes them together, and starts shaping the rocks and morphs them into like a big ball, basically, and kind of rolls it around the bucket. She goes back to the jar, gets a straw out, and starts blowing bubbles into it. And like the mud and the liquid starts bubbling over, getting around everywhere. But after she does that, the swirling kind of speeds up, and you see a small humanoid shape in this jar. It like almost looks like a fetus, and then it kind of looks like a small baby, you could say, but it's also, there's all these colors, so it's hard to tell. She then moves over to the little mud toy. She bends down and she gently kisses it on the top of its head, and it falls back on its butt. And then its arms start to move and stretch, and it like gets its arms out, and it's like rolling over. It can't quite stand up yet. Then she goes back to the bucket, and she starts rolling around that ball over and over again in it. And after a while, it finally starts to crack and break, and it breaks open, and like a turtle on its back, there's this little like gnome-sized figure, and it's on its back trying to get up. It's like kind of wading into the air. She goes, "Come on now, you can do it, little one." She's touching this little rock figure. She goes, there, you will be Crack. Yes. And she's like talking to it. The youngest child, a home buddy, someone to stay home and look after me. And as she says that, it finally flips over onto its stomach, just kind of looking around. She goes back to the center of the place, of the table where the little mud creature was. And she says, "You, dear, you will be Clay, the middle child. I need you to blend into the world, be an observer, and explore for me, please." And she pats you on the head. And now your memory, this is your memory. This isn't, even though you're small and you're like a child, it's not fuzzy. Like, this is clear. You are a fully intact person. You're just smaller right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you see her doing these things, and you're kind of looking up at her. I don't know what you're thinking right now while this is going on.
Well, okay, so I think I'm 37 years old, so I was just created.
Yes, this is day one for you.
But I have like full awareness. Like, I don't feel like a child. Like, I know things.
You are ignorant, but you are intelligent. You have your full senses about you right now.
I guess I'll try to stand up.
Okay, yeah, you stand up. You're kind of wobbly, but you get up.
I want to look at my hands.
Okay.
Just see, like, are they like gingerbread man? Is that
kind of? Yeah,
they're not fully formed. I don't like. I'm just kind of like blobby.
Yeah, they're muddy gingerbread hands.
I'll try to turn them into different shapes if I can think of any shapes, squares and triangles.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, it's at first it's kind of difficult, but you start sloughing off like some extra mud, and it comes off, but it doesn't really leave you. And you shape one into like a big triangle, and then you shape the other one into like a square.
Yeah.
Oh, very good, Clay. Yes, you're so smart. Yes, you've already got the hang of it, haven't you? She goes, let me just... Here.
Yeah. You're staring up with these club hands, and she kind of pokes your face a little bit, and she's like,
If you don't mind, dear, I'll just help you with that.
and she sort of morphs it into looks like an elf or something. She says,
See, you can kind of play around.
and she like pushes your ears down a little bit, makes you look like a dwarf or human.
But I'm looking at her face now.
Yeah, you're just looking at her, but she's sort of moving your face around.
I want to try to look more like her.
Okay, yeah, you're like, like start like shaking your head maybe.
Yeah.
And yeah, you like a big long crooked nose pops out, and some like long silvery hair starts to form. She goes, oh,
Very good. Oh, I'm so proud. Very good, Clay. Very good.
she pats your head, and then she moves on away from you back to the jar. And
I'll follow her over to the jar.
okay, you're like, kind of like hopping behind her.
I'm gonna hop along on the table.
Yeah, you can see she goes over to it, and that little creature, this liquid creature in the jar.
Liquid creature.
He's from Long Island. Who cares?
Hey, I'm from Long Island. Who cares?
It's a liquid creature from Long Island.
This
I look at him and say, "Quack."
the little figure gets its arms up over the side of the jar and lifts itself out, but it's like hard. It's like it keeps like dripping back into the. Wish I hadn't used drip. It keeps like displacing back, oozing into the jar, but it's slowly putting itself together.
She says, and last but certainly not least, the oldest, first out of the pot. You will be Creek for those times when we need to push back and take the offensive.
And she sort of like touches her nose, or the little liquid creature's nose, and it indents like a lot, but then it like presses back out. And the little water creature looks up above it, and it starts condensing, and it rises into the air, and then it forms this little brown cloud above the jar, and then it starts precipitating back down into it, and it like reforms as it does. This liquid creature. And that smell of home and food and seafood kind of brought you back, but now you're
Their names are Crag.
Crag.
Oh, okay.
Crack.
And
I
Clay.
thought his name was
Meth
Crag.
and butthole. Yeah, no, it's Crag is
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Crag is the stone,
The stone one.
and then Creek was this little water creature. I would say, like, we'll jump back to where we are now on the boat. But I mean, thinking on it, you would know that you're similar intelligence. You might be a little smarter. You might be a little wiser than
So
they are.
they're all 10, but I'm 11. Intelligence.
Oh, you're
Still
11
a
intelligence?
0.
What was it? It was Crag, Clay, and
Creek.
Creek. And they all filled a different function.
Water, stone, and mud. Mud, which is stone and
Mud.
water.
She created 3 children and sent them all out into the world.
Sounds
at
like she
once.
made a stew and she used every part of the stew.
Kids do.
Got herself a
But
stew.
what's your function among the 3?
I'm
Clay.
I'm the wanderer, I guess,
He's
more
the
so.
explorer.
Yeah,
Like
The explorer.
to blend in.
like
You're the
her
face.
her house is in the
That's why his name's
Feywild,
Clay. 'cause He
right?
can mold. He can
it
literally
can
mold
be.
himself.
Like I imagine
not
it's kind of
always.
displaced in space, but like
It moves around. Sometimes it is. You've been there, but it's not always there. It's definitely in the material plane plenty too.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just standing there.
Those are your symbols.
All the crabs are gone, and I'm just thinking about the day I was born, and I'm just looking down at my hands, and I can't make them into triangles and squares anymore. It's just not really.
Can't do the trick.
I'm just like I'm trying. Like my fingers get sharper, my other fingers get like blunter. I'm like, can't do
Not like the old days.
Yeah. Not like when I was a tiny baby.
Tiny baby.
It's like 5 inches tall.
You're a little more than
Okay.
maybe
Okay, I was more like
maybe a
Pinocchio
foot.
size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Teddy bear size.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. But anyway, we're back on board. Fight is won. Bogi, you see Clay, and they're just kind of staring off, like looking down at this crab that's dead in front of them, and sort of looking off into the fog.
And Dulce's been taken away safely.
She went back down below deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still pretty foggy,
Still pretty foggy, yeah.
but I can see Clay.
Yeah, you can see Clay, and you can see Hunter and Perla who are around you, and that's what you see.
All right. Well, I mean, I look at Clay. Clay's kind of dazed, looking off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Clay, we've well fought.
Yeah, I guess I'll snap out of it.
Well fought,
Oh, hello. What?
Clay. Well fought this fight.
Oh,
hello.
you too.
You got lost in thought, even just a moment. In just one moment after a fight.
Well, once we're safe, my mind starts to wonder.
That's mind-boggling. But
Clay, you should probably get that checked
my
out. That
my,
can't be
my
right.
adrenaline is just rushing through the roof after stabbing a crab in the face. A crab larger than I've ever eaten.
I can't even think right now. I don't know how he was dangerous.
I've
I
had the
don't
most
even-
decadent crab I've ever thought, but now I've seen today's crab, and I think my caterers were overpaid.
Okay. Okay, Bogi. We should check for survivors. There might be injured. We need to make sure everyone's
We
secure.
saved everyone. Did you see that little Dean and his family got out safe?
I saw the kids got away, but
saved the pebble toes. Oh, very good.
Yes, the pebble toes.
I did hear quite a bit of screaming out there, though. Did anyone know what that was about?
Well, it must have been you, Clay.
no, I didn't scream.
No, that can't be right. I'll go check.
Who are you, Perla?
Perla.
So how far away is that area
Point the
from
wand.
here?
I throw. Oh, actually, can I do this right now?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'd like to throw the wand overboard
Oh my god.
Okay.
with one charge left.
got
You
one.
said things don't recharge in this universe.
No, they don't. No.
I throw it
Most
overboard.
things don't, yeah.
You're fucking chaotic.
No, I'm not.
So
Smart.
where do you go to throw it? Like, you just go to
Yeah,
the
but
side of the
that's-
boat? Do
I'm
you wanna
on
go
the
to back?
boat. Like
That's
no,
now
wanna
drifting.
go-
It's like
You want to go to the back? Do you want to go to the front? Do you want to go to the side? Where do you want to go to throw this? That
I'm gonna
would be
casually
cool.
do it. I very casually.
Like, kind of walk off, like meander off, and just
Yeah, like while
throw it
I'm like
over.
investigating stuff, like I'm gonna take a search or
Okay.
I want to get rid of the wand, so
Yeah.
I don't know how. If you want to make that like a roll or something, or
You no, I mean you sort of skulk off. You're kind of like, maybe you're just trying to play it off and not be noticeable, right? Like, go off into the fog and do it, kind of thing.
yeah,
Okay, so you
and my slippers.
get all the evidence. You sort of skulk off away from them. You're like, oh yeah, let's look for. And you go off into the fog. You get to sort of somewhere back, further down the boat, and you get down there and you take your slippers off. You have them in your hand with the wand, and you just pivot to the side, and standing next to you is a completely frozen Pip. And there's a frozen crab right next to him too, but he's like in an attacking motion, and he's frozen solid. The Pip was one of the lizard people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Who work on
One of the
boat.
crew.
Yep.
I'm looking him dead in the eyes, and I have this bundle in my hand of 2 slippers and a wand.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Like to toss overboard.
All right, gone. It splashes into the water and disappears into the fog.
I'll be scanning the ship, the top of it, for survivors, and clearing out as much fog.
Do you think I could maybe cast shape water? I don't think shape water works this way. I try to do it the same with the iceberg, but I wanted to like change it from, you can make it from water to ice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say you can make it from ice to water. But it seems like
You kind of already did earlier. But
Yeah,
wait, I'm
I
going to
don't-
jump. You did that. And Clay wanted to do something real quick. So let's,
Yeah,
let's,
yeah.
let's go to him. And we'll,
I've got-
we'll jump back to that.
I've got one more cast of create or destroy water. I'd like to clear up as much
Okay.
fog as I can.
I mean, I'll
on-
say
on
this.
deck.
The fog just keeps coming. Like, you displace it and it's gone for a bit. But as the boat moves forward, more fog is blown in.
Okay,
makes sense.
then I guess I won't do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just start scanning the ship, looking around, see if do I hear anyone like crying out, like bleeding or something.
No, you don't hear. Well, okay.
I'll
So
just keep looking around.
yeah. Are you gonna go to the front or the back of the boat? You think?
Where am I now? On the back?
You're closer to the back. Yeah.
Stern. I
Stern.
think that's right.
I think that is right.
I don't live near the coast. Yeah, I'll look around I'll move towards the front because I've kind of secured the back. Like, I know who's over here.
Okay, you move towards the front and you just like run in, plop right into Friends, the dark elf. And she's got kind of a wound in her arm. She's bleeding, but she's got her rifle over her shoulder. And but she looks okay. She goes, "Oh, Clay. Oh, glad to see you made it out of that. It was quite a pickle we were in." Hmm?
Yeah, I almost lost a leg to a crab.
Oh, look at that. That's no good. She bends down and pulls out a cloth and wraps up your leg and bandages it up for you.
Oh, that's nice, friends. I'm looking for people more injured than me.
Oh, well, I didn't see anyone else out here. I saw. Oh, wait, where's Dugan?
Well, was he near you?
he was close to me. I don't see him though. This darn fog. I thought I heard him cry out earlier. I'm not sure. Let's see.
I'll reveal the fog just around the area
okay.
where she.
You cast it and you see Dugan, the knife wielding hired sword. He's got his knife plunged into a frozen crab that he's attached to and is also frozen solid with another crab behind him reaching up to him. She goes, "Oh dear. Oh no."
He got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. Those crabs casting ice. He's frozen solid. She goes up to him and starts like looking at him and like poking on him. Like, oh my God, he's completely frozen. What magic was this?
We crashed into an iceberg. Maybe.
Right. Yes. That sounds like it could be a thing. I guess.
That's all. I won't say anymore. That's all. I'm just gonna imply ice.
Yeah, why don't you roll a deception check? So that's with disadvantage, you're telling me. All right.
Maybe. 14.
14?
Yep.
All right, I'll roll a... Okay. I roll against it. She looks at you and she goes, well, that doesn't sound like how icebergs work, but I suppose it could... I don't know. I don't know why he's like this.
I don't know either.
My God. She looks back and there's like a trail of ice along the ground. Like, it definitely looks like it came from back here. She follows it back to the center of the boat, and yes, it looks like a cone of some sort of.
Oh, does it radiate out?
It radiates
from the
out,
same,
yeah, like a cone. You know, I've seen it's about a 60-footer. It looks like, yeah. This is a big one right here.
Oh,
my God. I'm gonna jump back to Dulce, back in your room. I don't know. You've heard the commotion kind of quiet down at this point. I don't know what you would want. You've just patched up Reef, and I don't know.
Okay, he's got a. Do I want to go see what's going on at this point? I mean,
you can just take a nap if you wanted.
Yeah, actually, I would like to do that because we stayed up all night watching Bad Boy. What were we watching?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah. So I'm
Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 2.
it's a marathon.
I had people back to my place. You know, it's cleaned up now a little bit, but yeah, I'd like to take a nap.
Okay, yeah, you have a big show tonight, so that makes sense.
The whole reason I'm here,
right?
The whole reason I'm on this crab ship.
I mean, you killed you killed 2 crabs. So,
yeah,
you know, you put
I don't know how I
in.
feel about it. I just know I'm exhausted.
Sure,
it's been a weird, strange span of time.
This is not a normal gig for you.
Really, it has not been. Yeah.
Yeah, you lay down and take a nap. You fall right to sleep. It's been a long day or morning.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back up to Bogi. What you were wanting to do?
I just threw the slippers on the wand overboard. I see Pip there. Did I do it? Nothing happened beyond that.
That was it. Yeah.
And he's not in the cleared area.
No, he's on the back of the boat.
Okay.
You're
I'd like to look at Pip and tell if he's alive or not. Is there a way to tell if he's alive?
Do a medicine check.
I rolled an 18. and I'm not proficient, but I get to add 3,
Okay.
and it is a 21. I guess medicine's a wisdom instead of intelligence.
Yeah, it should be intelligence.
Really, that
makes no sense. It's something you have to study. You look into his eyes, and you have seen a few dead folk in your time from your stint at watching over the arena and the gladiator.
That's right.
Stadium.
I've seen a lot of fights at that
You've seen some death at
that place.
that place. You've seen some death, and this guy is one of those people that you have seen who died. Pip is super dead. It's frozen solid.
Frozen solid, like just thawing him softly, warmly wouldn't.
Did you want to try and thaw him, or you feel good about him just being dead?
I would like to try to save his life with magic spells if I could.
Okay. I think you could. You were talking about controlling water and turning ice to. I think that's within the realm of.
Yeah,
the
I'd like to
spell.
try to like melt the ice with the shape of water.
It's a 5-foot cube, right?
Because you can make
Yeah.
ice with it, so it seems like
I'm fine with you
ice.
being able to go back and forth. So you pull the ice off, and it turns to liquid as you do it into this like water ball motion. You pull it off, and now Pip just collapses to the ground and hits it with a thud.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Did that take all of his blood too? Did it
No, he's not a blood
Interesting.
bender.
Yeah, I don't know how to do.
Like, is he
that's-
desiccated now?
No. Wait, is he?
He would be dehydrated. At
Bogi,
least.
did you desiccate?
Are you the killer?
Are you the killer?
Ooh. This whole
I
time.
never think you're the killer.
So, at this point,
There's
yeah,
been
it's-
a murder.
it's
So
still
bad.
foggy as hell. I don't know if you want to do anything else with that body, or are you just gonna,
No, I'll try to join the group. I hear
Okay.
commotion. I know, like, my friends are nearby.
yeah.
I didn't run too far away.
You also once you meet up with them, you can see that they found Dugan, the other hired sword, who's also frozen solid,
Oh.
and they're investigating these just long trails of ice.
Dugan, and is there anyone else?
There's a few other crabs that were frozen solid.
There was only 2 people that were Pip and
Yeah,
Dugan?
only 2.
Because before, at the beginning, I thought it was that I froze 2 in that first fight.
That's what we thought.
Oh, no, it was just Dugan.
Okay.
That you
just
can
making
tell.
sure.
We
Yeah.
killed 2. I'm not accusing you of anything.
They do seem very perplexed by this phenomenon. They're trying to figure out how this ice came from and what happened to these guys.
Well, it must have been these ice crabs.
Yes, well, the Friends is looking at them. They
Bogi.
are blue. I
Bogi,
suppose.
have you ever seen an iceberg do this to a person in all of your years?
I've never been this far south.
Maybe magic works differently down here.
Oh, well, sure. Captain Armand comes out. Oh, yeah, magic is crazy down here. You know, it's like when you get low enough, it goes the other way, you know, when you flush. It's kind of like that. Magic just sort of works the way down here. Whew, what a day. Oh, boy.
I didn't know we had plumbing and like working
Oh,
toilets.
yeah,
That's great.
Sure, we have toilets, we got
Oh.
showers, we got little bathtubs. You're talking to him, Clay, and you see he looks a little worked over too, like he's been in some action, and his shirt's unbuttoned. And you see clearly now the necklace with a very large scale at the bottom of it, and it looks pretty big, pretty shiny. Definitely sticks out to you. I think you've seen it before, but now it's like just flopping around.
Is Pike nearby?
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna say, Captain, we've got to talk about this whole ordeal. We let's go to your quarters.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. We're gonna kind of play the day out here. You're gonna go hang out with him. Tonight, Dulce, you're on, so you're gonna be doing your little concert here, and then Bogi, what are you gonna be doing throughout the day before the concert starts? Basically.
I'd like to go check on Purvis.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. All right, we'll start with Clay. You go and talk to
And I want
Captain.
to signal to Pike just to be like, have my
Mike. You're gonna have a word with him.
have my back on this.
Okay.
Like, follow me.
He
Kinda.
wanted.
I just
to go
want
with
him
you?
to be near.
Yeah, he'll back you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes with you. Ooh, those crabs were pretty crabby, huh? Yeah. There he is. So you walk up into his cabin. Pike's. You wanted to go in there with you, or just?
No, he can wait outside.
All right, yeah, he'll wait out there. But yeah, you're talking to Armand.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what? He sits down on his bed and he takes off his shirt and takes off his necklace and hangs it on a bust of another gator in front. No, I'm sorry, not of him. Of a it looks like a giant mermaid is what this bust is of. Basically, puts on. And he goes, "Oh well, Clay, what can I help you for?
You seem.
You don't mind if I take my shirt off? I'm sure.
It's fine.
Okay, it's already gone.
It's fine. I don't care.
He's taking his shirt off. He's unwinding. He's covered in tattoos. And he sits down in his bed and he goes, "Clay, I just wanted to get your opinion on something. Do you think I'm doing a good job, Clay?"
That's actually something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh yeah, sure.
As a matter of fact, do you think you're doing a good job?
Oh well. He starts looking off. His eyes are bloodshot and there's bags under them.
There are some who have said you're not doing a good job to me.
Oh really? Who's been saying that?
I just kind of glance behind me towards the door where I assume there's a window.
Yeah,
and
he's
you
got
can
windows
see
in this
Pike
room.
standing
Yeah.
outside. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to look back at him and just be like, Pike actually has said some things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well. Oh, Johnny Law, huh?
Yeah. And what's the there was a person who told me
Perla was the first mate.
Perla.
She told
the
you
first
she
mate.
was pretty concerned.
She was concerned,
Yeah.
yeah. And Perla, actually.
Well, my first mate.
Yeah.
She's saying things.
Yeah. It
What's
turns
she
out
say?
it turns out that you used the one emergency teleportation to bring in entertainment. What was you thinking
Use
there?
one emergency little spell that you need for emergencies, and everyone starts getting upset. Look, I've got some good ideas. Okay.
Oh.
Here's what I'm thinking for the rest of the cruise to make up for what's going on in the danger. Skee-ball, hatchet throwing, and you know what? Maybe just taking the boat out and just going into the ocean. What do you think of that? You know, just being free. His eyes look kind of dilated right now.
You want to take the boat for a romp, you're saying.
Yeah, a good romp. Hey, you get that, don't you, Clay? He leans in a bit. He's looking at you real close. And he goes, "You know about sailing, don't you, Clay? Slippery jib?" Huh? His eyebrow gets cocked.
I would like to try to deceive, try
Okay.
to show him no reaction.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that.
okay. All right, roll. Well, I don't know, whatever you
I think
do,
it's
yeah.
deception.
Okay.
I'm trying to just play a poker face.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell him, don't know what that, Oh,
Tell the class.
that
what you
one,
did.
y'all.
Oh, boy.
Natty one.
Natural one.
What?
He leans back and now he's smiling. He says, "I know a smuggler when I see one. I've heard about you. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me, Clay. So long as you're, stay by my side, huh?" Anyway, he gets up and, he takes off that necklace that has the scale on it that you've been eyeing and puts it on the bust of Medora. And he's like, "I think that'll be all. Unless you need anything, I'm just going to mosey on off the dream world."
How long has it been since the combat? Have we short rested since then?
I think you've probably gotten a short rest in, sure.
Spend an hour not
Cleaning up crap.
not working hard,
Yeah.
too hard.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to Did he sit down or lay down?
He got up and then sat back down in the bed and is looking like he's about to lay down.
Okay.
But he's also telling you to go.
So I'm going to take a very slow step towards him and lean in and say, in a completely different sort of character from what he's seen.
Yeah,
just like
somebody else.
Captain, there are things you don't know about me. I'm gonna try to use my Fey presence to scare him.
You can do. Wait, is this a
This
move?
is not the changeling thing.
Okay.
This is just an action to try to frighten him.
Okay. Do I have to do something? Or do you roll a intimidation? I don't know how
I think
that
you
moves. I
have
don't
to
know
make
how
a
that
save.
moves. Okay. Like a whiz save or something? Oh, I'll just roll.
It's a wisdom save against 12.
Okay. What do you? So you tell him? Yeah. He you say that, and he, for a moment, like his head kind of reels back a bit, and he's definitely taken off guard. I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to offend you.
Shh. You have two options.
Okay.
You give me the necklace, or I take over this ship with the help of the Rangers, your first mate, and everyone else on board. And I don't give a shit that you know what I've done, because you have no idea what I'm capable of.
At that, he's gonna get a little angry, and he just says, "Nothing's taking my boat," and he's gonna try and grab you and just push you out of the room.
Okay. Is it a grapple check?
Yeah, sure.
That's not going to be good. 13.
Okay. You actually overpower him.
So I'm going to try to judo push him so he lands flat on his face. Like halfway towards the door. And I'm just going to gently reach over and grab the necklace.
Yank it? Or
it's hanging on the wall,
Yeah,
right?
it's hanging on a bust.
I'm just going to pick it up and put it on.
Okay.
And try to walk past him.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can. He's flailing around, but he's also like he's clearly inebriated in some way. I think you can grab it and get out of the room in time. You hear him shouting in the distance as you go.
Oh, I close the door.
Yeah.
And as I walk, I just say, "Don't let him leave that room."
Pike looks at you, pretty worried, and then he looks back through the window and he sees him flailing around there and just like breaking some of his shit.
Not until he behaves.
Sure, we'll lock that up.
I'm going to have some crab.
We're gonna shoot back down to Bogi. You want to go check on Purvis, right? He actually seems he seems like he's pretty functional right now. Or, I mean, he doesn't seem bad, but he goes with you up to the bar, and when you come upon him, you notice he had this scroll out and he was reading through it, and he seems a little like bothered by this or just focusing on it. You go up to the bar, you each get a drink, and he's kind of casually drinking with you, but he seems a little distant at the moment. He's just like glued in on this scroll. His head he has a huge knot on his head also, but he's like, "Oh yes, it's good. Oh good, the crabs. Oh yeah, I love crabs. Oh.
Crabs, you're being a terrible drinking buddy.
What do you mean?
I brought you frost frozen crab.
Oh my, this is quite
It's
nice.
a delicatessen.
He puts down the scroll for a second and looks at you. Goes, I'm so sorry, Bogi. I've just been. Wait. Can I confide in you, Bogi? Can you be my confidant?
Yes. As I'm gonna call the waitress over too. I'm calling. It's not Crusto.
Ezra is the waitress.
Ezra, the dwarf waitress.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, what do you want to?
Clarified butter.
I'm sorry. What?
Butter clarified.
Clarified butter.
For my crab.
Cream. Oh. Oh well, sure. I can grab some of that.
Thank you.
She comes back and yeah, it's actually crab is like they're hauling these big giant crabs into Crusto's kitchen, and he's just.
I said I have my own. I brought my own. I don't have to pay.
oh, right away. She brings you like a little bucket of butter for you to dip your giant crab leg.
I brought my own crab. I don't have to pay the prices that
Isn't
you
it-
usually pay.
Well, you don't have to pay it anyway.
Yeah, we're on a cruise ship. It's all free, but I'm still stingy.
You want to eat your crab.
Yeah, this is mine. Cook it. I brought my
You
own.
killed this crab.
There was a cooked crab on deck. Yeah. Purvis reaches down and rips off a leg from that same crab and dips it in. It's like, as I was saying, you mind if this is delicious. Where did you find this cooked crab?
Right on deck.
God, this cruise is amazing. It just keeps on giving.
It does. You're right. This is the best cruise I've ever been on.
Good times. I hate to spoil it with such bummerness, but
Spill.
well, Bing brought me this scroll from hell. Stygia, the 5th level of hell. Just some light reading I've been needing to do. But
Purvis.
I know. Oh boy, it's a doozy, my friend.
What is it? What does it say?
It turns out this Hellfrost staff I have to find. You ever heard of Breda?
Nope.
She's-
I don't think so.
She sounds like a nobody to me, but apparently she was a famous half-orc wizard who many thousand years ago, apparently she was a great wizard, the greatest evocation wizard the world had ever seen, something of the sort.
Evocation, what is that?
I didn't either. I had to look it up. But it turns out it just means like boom spells. You know, when you shoot your fire and your like when you shoot things that hurt
You had me at boom spells. I get it.
That's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
dear boy.
boom spells. Okay.
So boom spells. She was a master boom spellist, and well, she apparently she was shunned by the old university. The elves up there at Snowflakea didn't want a half orc coming in. You know,
Oh, of course.
those stupid elves.
Stupid. I'm a human, so that's those old elves. You know.
You've probably dealt with some
I've
high
dealt
elves
with that.
looking down on you a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever.
Yes, well, it turns out that she made the Hellfrost staff. She was a master at evocation, like I said, creating items. She made a few legendary items in her time, but this one was a real doozy. And apparently, well, she made her home down here in the swamp, this lair down here. And, well, you know...
Okay. So
She-
it sounds like to me, if I could sum it up
Go on.
before you finish,
Absolutely.
you will hide by a devil to find a staff from our old university to give back to this devil.
That's right. So I've been looking through this scroll, old champ, and I kind of thought this would just be a nice little romp through the ice marsh. I'd just go and pick up a staff, and no big deal. But I've been reading through the contents of this contract. Remember that time I said I would sell my soul, and if I didn't complete the contract, then Levistus would get my ever-ending soul, right? You know.
how could I forget?
Just basic contract things. Well, it turns out this staff is guarded by something called the Death Mage. Does that ring any bells?
Well, it's just a mage.
Just a mage, just a normal
Just a mage that just specializes in death. There's fire mages and
Ice
Ice
mages.
mages.
Oh yes.
What are you, a teleportation mage? What are you?
Yeah, I'm kind of a mover, a shaker myself. I like
Plan of studies?
some planar studies and some misty steps. You know me.
You tell me, Purvis.
I don't know.
Purvis, you seem distraught.
Oh, his hand is shaking a bit, and it hasn't really downed his drink like he normally does.
Purvis, you're not your usual drinky self.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I just. And he keeps looking over this line. There's a lot more to read on this scroll. He says, it seems like a death mage seems like a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably just being a worrywart. Sorry.
I've been around a lot of mages. They're all a little pushovers.
Oh, okay.
All readers.
Oh, good. So just a nerd then.
Just a big old death nerd, really.
Thank you. That really warms my heart.
Of course I'm going to help you.
Thank you. It's now that I know that you'll be here, I think I'll be all right. And he rips off a huge claw from the crab and dips it in some butter and
We feast.
and sucks it up. Yeah, you feast. He hasn't. Normally, he just downs his drinks, and now he's just sort of looking at it and sort of spinning around his glass.
We can zoom out.
Yeah,
Let's pan out.
We sort of zoom away from that.
Well, y'all are at the bar, right?
Yeah.
So I walk up.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
join
y'all
you at
join
this point.
while that's
It's like-
happening.
Yeah, it just
Yeah, it's the
zooms
camera
up
pans
and
and
then
then
it's
right
like,
back in.
Oh yeah, let me buy you another drink.
It's that evening, and you have a little stage set up.
Palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti everywhere, and
That's good.
you're set up on the boat.
All right.
And you're stepping up, and I don't know how you want to get started, but as you the lights come on, there's fog rounds like that reflects off of it very nicely, and we'll see you next time. We'll
We'll see you next
see you next time on Fables on Tables.